This video is dedicated to the loving memory of Taylor Robertson and Eric Clayton. Rest in peace. Electronic Arts Inc., or as I like to refer to them, the house that Madden built, has once again bestowed upon us their latest iteration of the Madden NFL franchise, arguably the greatest gaming franchise of all time. Since 1990, EA Sports' Madden title has been and continues to be the preeminent, albeit only viable option for football fans and gamers alike, but not without critique and controversy. Since gaining and sustaining the exclusive rights to make a game featuring the NFL and NFLPA licenses, Madden has seen its fair share of ups and downs, but that hasn't stopped EA from becoming the second largest gaming company in North America and Europe. My personal love-hate relationship with Madden started with the first John Madden on SNES, one that from my point of view sees a company torn between a quality sim-style product and one that wants to make a game fun for all ages and new interest groups. And for the first time in a good while, they've accomplished just that, with Madden 19 being, in my opinion, the best Madden to date. I myself find it a shock in some ways that I'm even saying these words. Yes, my first Madden was a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, and a lot has changed. But my first Madden wasn't my only Madden, and I'm sure you presumed already. I've been down with EA Sports since before they had viable but brief competition from the likes of Sony's 989 Studios and Visual Concepts / Take-Two / 2K Sports. I've seen every major change, both good and bad. The ditching of 2D sprites in favor of 3D polygons, the addition of a franchise mode complete with a fantasy draft option, Coach Rogers in the Combine, passing cone, the hit stick, playmaker, you name the Madden I've played, except for Madden 18. I deliberately took the year off from Madden mediocrity to get my life in. And now that it's semi-is, I'm back and ready to review the latest and greatest EA has to offer. Let's start with what's new. And the biggest change to EA's juggernaut is real player emotion. Locomotion, which, if I'm being truly honest, looks like they wanted to pay homage to their old arch nemesis 2K. Trust me, it's not a bad thing. The game has never moved more true to life, allowing users to make precision sharp cuts. Acceleration burst, or as us old heads like to call it, turbo, has been changed drastically as well. While holding the acceleration burst button, your player hits his top speed based on his rating, but your ability to cut and make drastic changes in direction without losing speed is hindered. Real player motion also brings run cycles to Madden, which makes players move and feel like their actual size. For example, running with Barry Sanders, Leonard Fournette, and Todd Gurley are three entirely different experiences. You can also perform one cuts, allowing you to break out of a controlled cut to make an even more drastic cut wherever you so choose to run. Defense wasn't left out in the locomotion fun. To counter one cut, strafe burst was introduced, allowing players to come downhill and quickly make a play on the ball or ball carrier. Jukes are now different depending on the run situation. Runners can hit the hole, making quick direction changes to open gaps, or push the pile on inside runs where contact with blockers is imminent. Pass catching introduces a new mid-air collision system and revisions to high point and low point throwing. But the biggest evident change in Madden this year as a result of real player motion, tackling. Tackles are influenced by momentum, speed, and weight, making sure tackles play out like they're supposed to. Gang tackles have improved visually, and very rarely do we see the ragdoll animations of Madden's past. Players even get up off the ground after a tackle in new ways. And of course, the hit stick is back and more vicious and more risk reward than ever.
Executed well, and you caused a nice yardage play. That's going to feel good.
QB signatures are improved in the game, from pre-snap audible motions, audio and cadences, down to drop back and throwing motions. User-controlled celebrations with the addition of team celebrations and stealing signature celebrations are a sight to behold. And finally, coverage AI changes for cover 2, 3, 4, Tampa 2, and an overhaul of the Protect the Sticks feature round out what's new gameplay-wise in Madden. The play on the field isn't the only place EA has decided to make improvements. In the uber-addictive Madden Ultimate Team, power-up players have been improved upon, leading to a new type of virtual currency, training. Removed is the need to go through sets to power up a player, but still, once you upgrade a player, no auction or trade is possible. But you are able to unupgrade a player should you change your mind, which will refund you a portion of what you spent on upgrading. Solo battles allow users to play against a CPU opponent, comprised of a real Madden Ultimate Team user's team, with only one shot at doing your best. Squad challenges are back, with the ability to play against the CPU, adding a key element for more pick-up and play matches. Specialist positions help users have the right personnel on field in specific formations. Franchise mode receives player archetype progression, coaching scheme fits, and a draft class creator, which brings back old memories of putting the real names on players in EA's NCAA football, then importing draft classes to Madden to see how the future played out, electronically speaking. That's a lot of new stuff. But how's it all come together? And is it worth your money? In a word, yes. Madden has reached a new graphical peak with 19, putting major attention to detail like never before. There are still a few early glitches I've seen, but nothing I'm sure can't or won't be fixed with patches throughout the year. The sound of the game is the closest EA has come to ESPN NFL 2K5, a game that we're 13 years removed from, but is still lauded for its presentation. Some of the sounds of the game sound eerily familiar. Controls are for the most part solid. It definitely can take a while for some to get used to the mechanics, and sometimes, like in every Madden, the game can feel unresponsive in key moments. Or I could just suck at playing Madden. Gameplay-wise, there's still some issues. Specifically, I don't know how many times I went to recover a fumble only to have my defender A, run past the ball, B, run in circles around the ball, or C, stand in amazement as other players scrum it out. I've seen several instances where offensive linemen don't pick up blocks right in front of them, or they simply fall down for no reason. But my most anger-invoking issue is with the secondary. Clipping is still an issue, and players still phase through other players to make impossible interceptions. Overall, however, the issues that rear their ugly heads aren't bad enough to take away from the level of achievement and improvement EA has accomplished with this year's game. Thank you so much for watching this video. Be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for a variety of different content like game reviews, gameplay videos, a podcast, and of course, music. Until next time, thank you for tuning in and stay tuned.